There are many games that are known as posh and civilized. Among all these games, chess rules supreme. Unfortunately, chess is a dying game. Some youth today are unfamiliar with the game and its rules. If you happen to be one of these few, you are in luck, because today we will be divulging the secrets of chess.
Chess was originated in India some 1500 years ago. As a game gained popularity, it spread to Persia. Then when Persia was conquered by the Muslims, the game moved again. From the Muslims living in southern Europe, chess was shown to the English. They loved it so much that in the 19th century, chess tournaments began. Today it is a well-heard game that is sold in any toy store.
Chess is a delicate game filled with 32 pieces, divided into two teams, black and white, each having 16 pieces of their own. Chess is played on a board of 8 rows and 8 columns, known as files and ranks. These ranks and files are often lettered A through H and 1 through 8. In the first row facing you, it goes in order of rook, knight, bishop, queen, king, bishop, knight, rook. In the second row is all pawns straight across.
All pieces have their own individual characteristics and movements. The king can move one space from its original spot in any direction. It also has a special move called castle in. This move can only be performed if the king and rook have yet to move, the king has not been checked, and the king has not moved in a spot on which he would be checked. The rook moves across to sit beside the king. The king then jumps the rook and stays on the left or right of it, depending on which rook is used. The queen can move straight as many spaces as it would like in any direction, but cannot jump over other pieces while sliding. The bishop can move diagonally as many spaces as it wants, but cannot jump over the other pieces while sliding. The knight moves in an L shape. It can move 2 squares vertically or horizontally, and 1 to the left or right of that. This is the only piece that can jump over other pieces while moving. The rook can move as many spaces as it would like, forward, backward, left, or right, but cannot jump over other pieces while sliding. And last, the pawn. The pawn is the most restricted of all the pieces. It can move forward only 1 space. Unless it's on the first move, it can move forward 2. It also has a special move called en passant, which means in passing. This can only be done on the very next move, or you cannot do it. If the black pawn has just moved 2 spaces and there is a white pawn next to it, you are allowed to jump that black pawn and go to the square above where the black pawn was placed. For the pawn, there is also promotion. When the pawn reaches the other side of the board, it has a choice to be exchanged for a queen, rook, knight, or bishop of the same color. The pawn will usually be promoted to the queen, but can be promoted to other pieces. This is called under promotion. When the piece is chosen, you may have more pieces than at the start of the game, for example 2 queens. This does not matter.
The purpose of the game is to put the enemy's king in checkmate. A king is put in checkmate when an enemy piece's move threatens to take it. If the king is unable to move out of the threatened area created by the enemy pieces, the king is in checkmate, hence the end of the game. There are a few ways for the king to escape check. A king can move from the spot threatened by the enemy piece. The king can take the piece threatening it. Using another piece to take, you can use another piece to take the threatening piece. Using another piece, you can block the path of the enemy piece.
Over the years, there have been many variations of the game. The one we'll show you today is donkey chess. When playing donkey chess, the board is set like a regular game, but all the pieces besides the king and queen are played like knights.